This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
This is DG Chichester, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast.
DG Chichester, I wonder why I played that. Maybe because he wrote what we're going to discuss today. So, anyway, welcome back to Comic Capers, episode 96, road to 100. I am Phil. Joining me as always, that woman without fear.
Hey y'all, it's Little Hellfire.
That woman without fear of sobriety or
It's not even early. You have no excuse though.
they were trying to be nice, though. Anyway, yes. So today we are talking Daredevil 297 through 300, October, November, December of 91, and I guess January 92. The story's called Last Rites, but come on, it's Fall of the Kingpin. I mean, come on. Let's not bury the lead here. Fall of the Kingpin. All right, so. All right. Lilith, are you there? Okay. I didn't see you mute. Anyway. You were there. I just heard you. There you go. But yes, this one starts off with Kingpin having a meeting. Yeah, or Kingpin having a meeting about stolen goods and narcotics.
As all good meetings do.
And tying those profits to increase prostitution. All right. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Here. I forgot. I'll do the summaries and then we can discuss these issues. Just, be all over the place. Yeah. So part 1 of 4, Passion. Dee Dee has a little chat with the Kingpin and plants the seeds of creating a rift between the mob boss and Typhoid. Matt has dinner with Karen, but then Dee Dee manipulates Typhoid into bed and tricks her into reverting to her Mary persona right before he calls in the guys with the straitjackets.
Harsh.
Yeah. Oh my lord. But just, yeah, I just love Kingpin leaving that meeting. He just walks in his office and Daredevil's just sitting in his chair smoking a cigar. How's it hanging, Willie?
Something he hasn't heard in a long time.
Oh! So yeah, so they like spar in the office. I love that. Oh my lord! And then he's like, oh, I love the new news station, WFAT.
Burn.
Burn. I mean,
Daredevil!
Is this the issue? I think Kingpin's like, oh, you're developing a sense of humor. Like compared to
Bro, the writers got fancy. They're quoting Machiavelli, so I'm like, oh, it's getting deep in here, bro.
Oh yeah. But no, Daredevil pulls out that picture of the Kingpin's wife.
How's it feel?
Seriously, it's like, this is like the spiritual sequel to Born Again. It's like, hey, you mess with my life, I'm gonna mess with yours.
Turnabout is fair play.
That's right. And then the dinner with Karen. Remember this scene, kid. This is going to come back up next episode. As he's drawing a heart with their initials in it, she tears up her and takes her half. Just a lot of hanky-panky this issue, Kingpin in bed with typhoid, and then I don't know. I guess the picture of his wife set him off because sends her out of business. And of course, we get the Matt and Foggy still working on his law license.
As always, basically.
It's like, oh, we got a brain fart. Okay, let's, remember in college when we used to look up other, legal precedent that,
Actually doing your damn job.
I know. It's like, wait a second, what? Just for fun and giggles, why don't we look up, how to commit the mentally ill in New York? Okay.
Looking at two of you. Foggy's such a damn enabler too.
Mm-hmm. And then Matt just like tracking down typhoid. He's like, I'm going to take down the Kingpin first. Typhoid's got to go down. Shut up, Willis. Because typhoid's like strong arming. Jimmy the Whale again. Hey, buddy. Telling him he has to double his percentage to the Kingpin. Again.
Yeah. Look at him.
I mean, yes, the threatening typhoid in her fishnet. My lord, where's with those armored shoulder pads?
Someone really loved the 80s and Casey Jones, okay?
And she has the name Mary written on the back of her shirt. Good lord.
In case she forgets.
I know. Then Daredevil shows up. What an unexpected pleasure.
I bet.
Oh my lord. And then he lures her to the roof and just knocks some swords out of her hand. And tackles her. She's like, what are you doing? As he like tries to kiss her. She's like, you can't what? Be the pursuance to the
You can still be made to bleed!
Whoa.
Hey, it's in the book.
Well, I know. Takes her down in more ways than one.
Hello.
Oh!
Somebody get Wayne's World on the phone.
I can't see her, but I know Lilith was just like slamming her fingers together. I know.
I will not confirm nor deny, sir.
But yeah, basically just takes her to a motel in Queens.
And that's your first sign this is not going to be a good experience.
Yeah, I know. So leaves her there sleeping in gets the paperwork in place, and in the morning the people in the white jackets come for her because she's Mary, so she can't attack them. So she's committed, and I'm pretty sure to tie it all in. I think that's the last time you see her until Deadpool breaks her out of
Really? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that's almost like a Norman Osborn vacation.
Well, this was what, the end of '91. What was that Deadpool? It was like '98 or something. Yeah.
The old I was in the Swiss Alps routine.
I'm pretty sure she slept through. Luckily she was more lucky than the rest of us. She got to sleep through Heroes Reborn.
Jelly, totally jelly.
And then is that like a physical thing, like from typhoid that he, Matt's like puking the next morning, or is that just his guilty Catholic guilt?
Both, a little bit of both.
Sure. Because they had Deadpool do that after he, after what typhoid did to him, but I'm like, is that just a callback or like a physical thing?
Well, I mean, typhoid Mary, patient zero,
Well, yeah, I guess.
Definitely gonna need a penicillin shot.
Oh Lord. All right, so that's the first issue. Issue 2 298. Guest starring Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Why though?
Well, didn't you say he was writing S.H.I.E.L.D. at some, was it around this time or like right before this time? So
I think it was right before.
yeah, so maybe he just liked the character at the time.
I know. It's just like, you always have to look like, oh, that was random. Let's research this some more. Ah.
Well, it was very Duke's ex machina, as we'll see, because boy, this summary is even shorter. Nick Fury pulls in Matt Murdock and sets him up with the information he needs to link the Kingpin's new media empire with Hydra. So
Somebody really wanted their name to be S.H.I.E.L.D.
But yeah, I just this issue is very weird. Yeah, because again, Matt's just, I guess he's crashing at the office because he doesn't have an apartment. Thank you, Kingpin.
You know, it's a superhero vigilante's rites of passage.
I know.
You gotta lose your place at least 5 times. Are you even a freaking hero in New York at that point?
Try to get the punch card. But yeah, these guys in these suits come and try to kidnap Matt in this green stuff.
Don't worry, it's just ecto cooler. Pisces ecto cooler. It's fine.
But it is kind of smart. Yeah, they they're wearing the suits so Matt can't identify them because one turns out to be Dum Dum Dugan.
You know, my favorite person in all of Marvel next to Willie Lumpkin. It's fine.
I love when he's like, yeah, tell Fury we got his package and tell the Colonel the next time he takes his own latrines. Seriously, the guy's
a plastic bag, bro.
But I just love Dugan's probably like, I'm 100 years old and Fury's still sending me out to do this stuff.
Well,
I guess
here's your sign when your nickname's Dum Dum.
Maybe because it's sensitive, because Fury knows Matt's Daredevil, but I don't know if they all do or not. Oh, look, and then there's Fancy Man Fisk having dinner at, what is that? Is that Tavern on the Green?
Are they allowed to say that?
But yeah, I love this waiter gives him the check, and the manager's like, "What are you doing? trying to become a statistic." And Kingpin gets a call from Strand. I thought we were partners. We were.
You thought wrong.
Oh Lord. Have the waiter from the restaurant followed. Have the hand that held the check crippled beyond repair.
Jeez.
Man, that karma's going to really come back and bite you on the butt.
Somebody just keep adding extra bacon grease to his food, and over time, it'll just let the food do its work. Let it work its nature.
He's not fat, loaf. It's all muscle.
Sure.
I love, meanwhile, Matt's finally getting a radar scent impression after they crack that green stuff. That stinking cloud of cigar smoke, puts it all together for him in a splash page. Nick Fury.
Exactly. The probably well-known director of the hush-hush espionage agency, S.H.I.E.L.D.
But yeah, I guess S.H.I.E.L.D's kind of under the radar at the moment.
That won't last.
And Fury just trying to manipulate Matt. He's, kind of telling him, yeah, don't, we're trying to bust Hydra, so don't be pulling crap with Fisk,
No, just the biggest call out. Your glasses, sir.
Yeah.
Your glasses.
Yeah, don't mess with Fisk right now. Wink. So I love how Fury supposedly just brings him in for that talk. So yeah, one of the agents is gonna put Matt back in the green stuff until Matt overpowers him so he can get to the computers.
A mess. This is just a mess.
Just searching through the computer. Fisk, WFAT, Vanessa, Media, Hand, Television, Typhoid, Stick. So he's using Shield computers to find out all this dirt on the Kingpin. Hydra.
Exactly. A magnetic thrumming, raising the hair on the back of my neck and the back of my hands. You might want to get away from that.
I know he's trying to like fingertip touch those that computer screen.
Well, I don't know how recent the addition is. There are like Braille keys on some keyboards. I know on my Microsoft wireless keyboard there is like Braille on it, but I don't know why a government agency would have one. I'm just saying there are keyboards that do have that.
Well, I think that a lot of computers now they'll give you voice while you type, but I think.
And we're supposed to be living in a futuristic Marvel, even though it's present day. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it said he can like feel the like the different not the patterns, but I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, we just let Matt go with it. We don't question it too hard.
Oh, he did print something out too, so he can read
for Foggy.
Well, no, he can read regular print with his fingers.
I know, even though he shouldn't. It's fine. It's like, Foggy, what does it say?
Well, Foggy don't know the secret yet. Stay tuned for the end of the year.
Exactly. He always knew, but it's fine. Hashtag fight me.
Yes, and then we see Fury and Dugan talking, basically like, it's like, I don't know if working the lawyer's going to, not blow up in your face. But yeah, Fury's just like, yeah, sticking it to those SOBs. That's what counts. What happens with Murdoch and the Kingpin, that's between the two of them.
With a name like Nick Fury, you're just bound to be an old curmudgeon spy. Like, you're just asking for it with that name.
Why do people think he's going to be so reasonable with a nickname like last name like Fury?
It used to be Italian for Fiore.
That's Outlaw of Hellfire.
Don't beat me up there, y'all. I was joking.
Mafia. That's Outlaw of Hellfire. Oh my lord, that's the funniest. Yeah, Danielle used to say like when she was like in middle school and stuff, all the kids thought her dad was like in the mob or something.
Rude.
I'm like, well, get some respect through fear. Hey, why not?
Exactly. Cash in on it.
Oh lord.
I love this bar though. Like, I love when they do bars in Daredevil. They're just as seedy and as dirty as real life old school New York.
They don't try to get clever with this one because it's hard to see that sign, but it doesn't say dark pit.
I believe so.
Yeah, not that subtle. He actually sends in, oh look, it's Mad Dog's back.
Matches Malone? What?
Oh lord, but yeah, Daredevil's just sending him in all these bars to say, hey, do you hear Hydra's been yanking the fat man's chain? Whoa.
He doesn't like it. It was non-consensual chain yanking.
That's right. So, and then they're all like, no, I hadn't heard that, but I guess it means that the big boy wasn't an all-powerful as he'd like to make himself out to be, right? Since when does he just...
Gotta pay those taxes. That's how they get you. As long as you pay your taxes, you can do whatever.
So then we see Strang talking to, yes, Baron von Strucker.
Von Strucker? I wonder what shenanigans this will entail with Von Strucker involved.
And it's like after, after him telling Strand where to go, they're just like, wait, so is Fisk spreading this, information that we're involved on the street? Allow Mr. Fisk an opportunity to arrest the damage and salvage our enterprise. A final opportunity.
Final opportunity?
Yes. Then we see Fisk stroking his stick.
Yikes.
That diamond tip. Oh Lord. And then this little weasel comes in. I guess he's like a Hydra accountant or something.
When a monocle's involved, no good can come from it. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Millar. they're talking about their matter of Fisk's debt. Then he tries to, I guess, what is it? He had like
carve it on your headstone, homie.
Yeah, I know. Because Fisk tries that. I guess he has a taser and that cane, but it's not working. This device nullifies certain electrical fields, such as your security system and your walking stick.
Got him.
So yeah, he's like, "Oh, here's the deal." Hydra says it's non-negotiable. We're reasonable men. I am far from reasonable. So yeah, the taser don't work. He just beats him to death with that walking stick.
Exactly. I mean, analog versus digital. That's all I'm saying. When digital fails, analog gets the job done.
You've ruined your stick, Mr. Fisk. Just a tiny bone, Maltese, a few hairs caught in the setting. Oh Lord!
Look at that. Look at that cell phone.
What cell phone?
Whatever it is, whatever he's looking at, it's a cell phone.
Oh my Lord!
That device, it's a cell phone.
I love the end of this issue. Yeah, Daredevil just drops into Nick Fury's apartment and his woman.
Nick, I think you better get out here.
I love a World War II vet, man. He's still getting some. Good for you, Nick. Popping them blue pills.
Him and Captain America. He's just, mainlines Captain America's blood right into his blood.
That's right. I love Daredevil just gives him the message. I'll play your game, but for my reasons and my rules, you lit this fuse, Fury, and I'll take cover as he leaps backwards off the...
Show off.
I know.
Fire in the hole!
Oh.
And I love that the next issue, regicide, means king killing. In case you don't know.
I know. Yeah, $2.99. Yeah, look at that cover. Just like Fisk's face while the city burns.
Like the real elites.
Burn! I know. All right, where is... I'll bring up the summary for $2.99.
You think this was a cover for Inferno?
Regicide. The News Titans as DD offers to deliver the Kingpin to the police as Hydra tears up Fisk's operations from the inside.
That's how you do it. The only way you can access a vertically integrated, legitimate business.
Not that Will put any thought into that.
Oh no.
Depends how that Christmas bonus goes. How well?
Basically.
So yeah. Again, just like I guess planning more propaganda against the Kingpin. Matt's posing as a local pole shark.
Was that still a thing in the 90s?
Salvatore Side Pocket Buscetto.
Racist.
I mean,
y'all need to add Matt Murdock on that one.
I know the guy's like a big pole shark, but side pockets.
8 ball in the side pocket. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Goodfellas, like this is just so terrible.
I know this fight is kind of cool because he's taking out guys with a pole cue. He even disarms the one guy with a gun with it, sticks it right in the barrel. Phrasing.
That needs to be a drop for Wade's World, definitely.
Right. So yeah,
we get a Sun Tzu quote for this issue, by the way. If we're keeping track.
I missed those days when we actually got Supreme Art of Wars.
Bring back DG.
Who knows if he wants to come back?
True. State of affairs with modern comic books.
So yeah, this show. Yeah,
what does put a little English on it mean? Anybody?
Does that mean hit it harder?
Hell. Now, where was that drop for the Typhoid Mary sex scene?
Oh. You know what? Lilith only thinks of one thing, kids.
They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices. I hope it's going somewhere nice.
Oh, it's a pool term. Like, yeah, okay.
Meaning?
I don't know. They just said it's a pool term. I'm not trying to get that deep. I guess it has to do. I guess it has to do with the angle of where the cue and the cue ball strikes and the ball you're aiming for or whatever.
Okay.
That's all it says. I don't play pool. I don't dig billiards, so not my thing.
I don't know. I would do it sometimes if there's a pool table around, but yeah.
Like I don't feel like they went in deep enough. Slip into it? Nothing? Okay.
Oh. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Well, it's like you haven't played enough of me this episode.
Pull yourself up and slip into it. I mean, that's basically all pool is about. I'm just saying. So, just balls going in the holes.
Oh my lord! This whole episode just gonna be dropped.
May the odds forever be in your face. Oh no, wait.
What?
I changed the odds. No, because he goes, I changed the odds, and I go, may the odds forever be in your favor. Tapping my way downtown. I mean, he knows how to put a stick to good use. That's all I'm saying. That's why I ship Foggy and Matt. I'm just saying. The subtext is there, guys. The subtext is there. Smash it.
So yeah, Matt's thinking that he kind of I guess drugged the actual pool hustler, and he's like yeah, his reputation will survive, but Kingpin's not going to be so lucky.
Hey Rico, man forgot his cue.
Yeah. Oh, but the Kingpin's guys tracked down the guy who was posing as Strang, and they oh my lord, they put him in a packing crate and ship him the 5th. No, Mr. Fisk, Maltese, that order of takeout is on the way.
Of course it is, because it's all muscle and not fat. I mean, we almost either always see him smoking or eating. I'm just saying.
Seriously?
Not a healthy lifestyle.
I don't know. It's Marvel. He's juicing on something. No, it is.
I need some muscle and some meat.
He's got both, supposedly.
Oh. Oh, and then
nothing, just some bull hassling drunk. And I'm like, hey, I feel so called out right now.
He just basically. Oh yeah. Oh no. He nerve pressure applied. Used the Vulcan nerve pinch to knock him out. Then just kind of like I guess doused him with some booze and make him think he was drunk. Well, it's like that's my new excuse.
Exactly.
Oh, but then Daredevil goes to see was this Kathy Mulper, U.S. District Attorney. He wants her to go after Fisk.
He's paid his taxes, ma'am. There's nothing we can do. Our hands are tied. He appears to be a legitimate businessman.
I know, but then she doesn't want to go after Fisk at first. But then when he saves her from oh my lord, someone sent her a rigged briefcase with a shotgun in it. Good lord! So he saves her from that, and she's like, what'd you say, Fisk? Oh my lord! Oh, the briefcase was from an Asian drug lord. Man, yeah, they don't mess around. Oh lord, but oh no, but hey, I'll give you the goods on Fisk if you help my friend Matt Murdock get his law license back.
Red alert! Red flag! Flag on the play!
Well, I'd love she even looks at him and goes, Murdock, huh?
Exactly. Pulls that move from the movie. Hey, nice red cane you got there. I wouldn't know.
Oh, that was Kevin Smith too. In the auto, he was the coroner. Oh, look at this, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least at least Daredevil has some plausible deniability. Oh, no, that guy's blind. Would a blind guy jump off buildings backwards?
I'm just saying, in the world of Marvel, that doesn't stop many.
I know. Oh, but look, then Karen and Matt have another date in the park.
And it's not as romantic, but Karen deserves the worst, so it's fine.
Well, no, she didn't do anything too serious still, so.
Because she's the worst. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't deserve anything romantic. It's fine.
They're sailing a toy sailboat. Foggy's got a closet full of them. Some client paid him off in Junior League sailboats. Oh, look, she almost lets it get away. Oh, the hand touch.
Don't worry. It's just a little touch.
No. Whoa.
Who is that? Jennifer Page? That's definitely a 90s song.
I don't know, Grandma. Oh, look, so what?
Music today could learn a thing or two. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's Jennifer Page. It's just a little crush. I know my 90s pop music, dance/pop music.
Alexa, stop. really need to mute her mouth.
That's at night. Don't talk to her like that.
How dare you badmouth your CIA wiretap? How dare you?
You know I'm an Amazon environment friendly person. You can talk crap to Sarah. You ain't gonna talk crap to Alexa, okay? And nobody cares about Google Assistant. There, I said it.
You already knew alcohol recipes I've gotten from her. How dare you? Oh my!
Hashtag not sponsored, but if Amazon would like to sponsor us, we will welcome our corporate overlord.
Oh yeah. Oh my lord! But yeah, then Nick and Dum Dum are eavesdropping on them. And that Nick Fury, man, he loves to watch, man. He's a voyeur.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's also the Kool-Aid man because he likes to bust in, you know.
Oh yeah.
You can't play video games with Nick Fury. If he loses, he's gonna swat your ass for sure.
Whoa.
Oh, for those of us that aren't in the know that aren't gamers, swatting means actually sending the police to your house.
Oh yes, I have heard of that.
Double entendre, unintentional.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, now that you mention it, but it's like, Will Hellfire, how do you play games?
Follow me on Twitch to find out. No, kidding.
One bad boy. But it's like, yeah, Dum Dum's like, what, you think this,
Look at them having a cute little date.
rather have this than both sides against the number he's got going with this can Hydra?
I love how he tells him to stop buying such cheap cigars.
I know, because, yeah, as Karen's like walking away, he's like, he hears the camera and he's like, wait, what's that pinging noise? And he's like, stop buying such cheap cigars, and just throws a rock and breaks the camera.
I think that's easily my favorite. This is my favorite page.
I know. You mean not Karen?
You know, maybe if they dressed her up like Mary Jane, I don't know. Karen's just never done anything for me. I do not like Karen. Karen is the Betty Grant of the Daredevil world.
Yeah, but at this point, I think I'll be careful. You know, former recovering, drug addict, porn star.
I mean, Matt doesn't deserve much, but he deserves better. I'm just gonna say it.
And yes,
I'm a woman. I can say it. It's fine.
And he does have hypersenses, but he is a blind man, Lo.
I don't know. There's a lid for every pot, but I don't think that lid fits Matt's pot. That's all I'm saying.
Matt's pot, what? Dum Dum, he's good. Gotta give him that. I'll tell you what I'll give him.
Yep. Subtext.
What's the problem, Colonel? Whatever else, he's gonna blow Hydra's cover for us, right? Problem is, Dugan, what else goes up with it?
Ooh. Ashamed your boxed-in view deprived you of seeing my building, Lieutenant.
I know.
I'm really quite proud of it. I bet you are. A big phallic skyscraper.
Compensating much? It's the tallest one around.
Otto called. He wants his suit back.
Oh, Colonel Sanders called.
Basically.
I love how he's just like gonna have a firing squad for this guy and then in his office. I mean, how many?
Well, that's probably bulletproof glass. I can't say what building in Clearwater that could be modeled after.
Oh.
But there are things that exist in the city if you know where to look. In any city, really.
Oh my.
So, just saying, it can be done.
But yeah, right before he's getting a shot, he's like, "Yeah, go check your accounts." And Fisk is like, "What? Too many zeros?"
No such thing.
Well, no, I think no, just zero, nothing at the end.
Yeah.
No. Once you have accepted Hydra's transfer of funds for purchase of your television station, you gave our hackers an into your system. Oh.
Look at his face. No, my money.
So then he's about to have the guy shot until an attack helicopter just shows up and starts opening fire.
Talk about a blammo. Jeez.
What? You see, Mr. Fisk, Hydra also has its resources. Oh, Lord.
Well, when you're selling drugs in the inner city, your income's unlimited. Hashtag fight me.
And we'll also hear reference to this next year. Name of the Rose. Check Ultimate Spider-Cast.
Thank you, Danny? Question mark?
But yeah, and I just love you. Hear those explosions? They mark the destruction of each of your property holdings, legal and illicit, in the city of New York.
Got him!
In the spirit of magnanimity, we have arranged for the evacuation of your personnel from each facility. Hydra does not condone the loss of innocent life unless, of course, it suits our purpose. Who's this?
Well, ain't that government speak?
Who's this love? I don't always like to kill.
No, it's don't hurt the doggies. Everything else can go.
I don't always like to kill, but hey, sometimes the backyard needs fertilized.
The roses are just coming in lovely, by the way.
Winter is coming in.
Not in Florida. A light spring air.
Hey man, it was I think yesterday and today it's like 60 degrees. This can't be. You are only a criminal, Mr. Fisk, and we are conquerors. So I just love it. Yeah, the Kingpin just standing there in the rubble of his building, and Daredevil just blocks away, just like smiling, hanging off like a water tower. I'm not smiling. I'm not. My perception of the Kingpin's decimated empire is an intensely unpleasant experience, offensive on every level, and altogether sensual.
Sensual? Oh, God. I have more in common with Matt Murdock than I care to admit, and I don't like it.
What, you get aroused when your enemies are burning?
Yes! Destroy all enemies of the state of Lilith Hellfire. Armadillos, attack!
It's
Gotta
funny,
learn how to tame me some alligators next.
funny now, kids, but in 10 years, we're all gonna be left. Not be left.
I'm moving to a small island state, and I'm out of here.
All right, so which gets us to the big double-sized 300th issue of Daredevil. Okay,
This is how you do a 300th issue.
I'm looking at the back cover of this. I never played this game for Nintendo. Lil, did you ever play Captain Planet?
Yes, I actually have it somewhere for my Nintendo. I've never opened it though, but I do collect random obscure. I bought it off of eBay in like a big Nintendo may need to be repinned kind of lot. So yeah, it was still in the box. So I was shocked, so I didn't open it. Captain Planet's my jam. You know, if you damn Xers and boomers would have listened to us, the world wouldn't be on fire as bad as it is right now. Just saying.
I just love how you bought a video game and you haven't opened it.
Well, it's Nintendo. I'm not gonna play classic Nintendo games. They're still in the box. It can be worth money. Like, I'm gonna wait another 10 years and sell it.
Just ask
I've
all the
got my Rad Racer 1 and 2 and all my classic stuff that I actually do play. But obscure games, no, don't open them.
just ask all those classic ETs for Atari that are still buried in the desert.
You know, somebody actually dug those up, I heard.
Oh,
Yeah. I think they got in trouble. I can't remember the story, but somebody tried to or did.
I love how somebody just like buried them like toxic waste.
Well, I mean, you saw the game. You know, it was toxic waste.
All right, so issue 300. Long live the king. With his
Okay, Scar, calm down, buddy.
Circle life.
Hashtag 90s kid reference.
With his empire crumbled to dust and the law closing in, Kingpin tries to play his last card against DD and ends up being exposed for the criminal he is. Matt gets his law license back.
There, page 1. Let the SOB twist in the wind over that. Yes! Yes!
Oh, yeah, we get, yeah. Yeah, Daredevil talk to Jay Jonah. Oh, I love, look at his ashtray. Got a picture and at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Jameson grinding out his cigars in Spider-Man's face.
I've seen petty, but damn, that's petty. He basically is you're actually technically your paper's mascot, you would think.
Hey, he sells papers. Doesn't mean you have to. Hey, wars and natural disasters sell papers. Don't mean we like them, Will Hellfire.
Speak for yourself.
Hey,
at least natural disasters, I don't mind them. Thin out the herd, even if it's me. I don't care.
oh my lord, you're like a battered wife. It's like, you know, because Florida gets hit by like a tornado, like or a hurricane every other week. So it's like, oh, they're not so bad.
From August to November, gotta be on watch.
Anyway, so
I was
yeah.
really counting on that comment on election night. That's all I'm saying. I was really counting on that comment.
The aliens just lock their doors and fly past Little Hellfire.
I don't doubt it.
But yeah,
look at this little lady. We're federal. Aren't you special?
yeah. Oh yeah, because Fisk is still sitting in his bombed out office. The windows aren't fixed. There's just plastic on the hole.
Oh, I love how she has a Red Sox jacket on, by the way.
Yeah, 'cause she's a big baseball fan. Yeah.
Sure.
Basically Abe Lincoln telling Fisk here how he has no money left.
You broke.
So yeah, Kathy Mulper comes in. I have a search warrant for these premises on suspicion of activities falling under the racketeer.
RICO laws.
I know.
As a person who indulges in mafia movies, it's what brings everybody down.
Our business has long-standing arrangements with the city and state to avoid this kind of thing. Arrangements, reap payoffs. Is that it, Mr. Maltese, like the Falcon?
Bird. MacGuffin.
He found you out.
Might as well name be MacGuffin at that point.
But as interesting as all that is, both your name and the payoffs, the problem as far as you're concerned is we're not city or state. We're federal. Oh,
Federal.
We're gonna slam Fat Boy in
That's
the
those are words you really don't want to hear in any kind of criminal case. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no. Better get it ready, Fisk.
Better hire Matt Murdock and Foggy.
No. Better clean it up.
No, you better hire She-Hulk, actually. She might actually win your case for you.
It's in his prison purse.
That's a big prison purse, homie.
Whoa.
Smuggler's delight.
Oh, good lord. We're gonna get a Diana Marnell mature rating on this. I know we are.
Oh, wait. Hey, you little lard bottom.
Oh.
Just saying, it's there.
Oh yeah, because while he's in court, testifying, Fisk has a flashback to when he was a kid and got paid to torch this sweatshop.
This isn't a hearing. It's an inquisition. Oh, cry me some rich tears.
As I explained before, sir, legal counsel. Yeah. The grand jury does. It's just the grand jury. Oh yeah, because they already have the. Remember way back, they have the former general who Fisk went to get Nuke for Born Again. That's fine about him. Because they're saying Nuke was a rogue. Rogue nothing. Nothing rogue about that poor slob. He was hired, bought, and paid for, same as me, by Wilson Fisk.
Wilson.
So this flashback, he's trying. He got paid to torch this sweatshop, but then is it the janitor or something catches him? So he pulls out the guy's hammer and hits this gas can he was holding, which goes up. He basically blows the guy up. The whole building's on fire. Guys are just jumping out of windows several stories up to get out of the fire. And all for $15. But they show him washing his hands off in the dirty street water. A little blood on a man's hands, a mark of success. They're just chanting $15. We'll get into your financial feelings soon enough, sir. Oh, but then she has them about Hydra and their connection to your broadcast stations. But then they take a recess. Oh, I love this. Yeah, Fisk is leaving the courtroom, and then just all of a sudden behind them, recess, free time. Enjoy it while you still can, Willie. The match just disappeared. Murdoch. So, then Daredevil's meeting with Kathy Mulper again. The jury's coming back with an indictment. I bet the game on it's just Fisk plays that wounded spice merchant part to the hilt. I've seen doubt in more than a few of the jurors' eyes, and you're concerned those doubts may go beyond the reasonable. You'd like assurances, big bunny ears, that they'll see him for what he really is. So I know exactly where all my warranty cards are. So I know exactly where all my warranty. So I'm anal. So oh my lord. But the whole arrangement for Matt Murdock's license still stands. Your info is good. I'll do the same, straightening out everything from Murdock's disbarment. When it's over, but you need the guarantee of Kingpin showing his true colors. There's a way,
There's that red button you can push.
But then Lord Kingpin complaining that all the high-priced lawyers won't touch him now and he has no money. Oh, but something has come up. There's an ally, a state senator, looking for justice over the unsolved murder of a cab driver named John Gold, a favorite cousin of the senator's. Get it? Born Again, remember?
Get it?
Fisk put Matt in a taxi. I tried to frame him for the death of the cab driver. Get it?
It all comes back to haunt us, guys.
Oh my lord! But they're at the restaurant this time. They do present him with the check. I'll just take.
Isn't it funny? Rich people don't pay for anything. Poor people pay for everything. Isn't it funny?
How do you think you get rich? Stay rich, man. Oh yeah, it says right here, Tavern on the Green has welcomed your patronage in the past. There's the matter of your. Oh my lord, your
outstanding bill.
Oh my lord, can you imagine what his bill, his tab is?
$1 million.
There's the matter of your outstanding tab.
How about no?
Oh, and poor guy's got to ride a subway.
Well, yeah, we said the limousine is still available, but there's some things he has to do in secret. Oh, I love this newsstand. J. Jonah Jameson says Kingpin should do hard time. Read it in the Bugle. Oh, now
that face though.
Oh, and I get power. He's dead. I love how Jonah now isn't afraid of the Kingpin. But he goes to the parcel check. He has oh look, An honest citizen coming forward with evidence of a heinous crime that will ensure Matt Murdock's damnation. Because as we see in flashback, he took one of his billy clubs. That's what they used to beat the cab driver to death. So it has the cab driver's blood, and they made sure to have Matt's fingerprints on it.
Who's the hack?
Yeah, so they put the stuff on the doors. They try to make it look like the door rusted shut. What's the good of having this guy's prints, boss, if he's at the bottom of the river? This Murdock broke easily under the strain of disgrace I made of his career. Still, a man's reputation, no matter how pathetic, lives on after he's gone and could be further shamed and scant. Oh my lord, he was even just gonna F with his reputation, even if he was dead. It's good.
Infamy.
It's good to amuse myself. Hell.
Somebody get Wade's World on the phone.
But I love Fisk is like, give it here. Chill, it's been sitting in the back so long. What's the rush, man? 550 in storage. Ooh.
Ouch.
I don't have that much cash for me. I'll have to be credit. But yeah,
that's definitely a MasterCard.
Then King Daredevil shows up because his hypersenses tells him what's in that package.
What's in that satchel belongs to me.
Pure marginally tolerated vigilantism is useless here, Daredevil. Burn. I've done nothing wrong. Yeah, okay. No, it's mine. I tell you. Yeah. Oh, his card's been rejected. Give it here. He pulls that guy through the glass.
I love how he's like, not what the plastic people say, man. Your card's been rejected.
Yeah, so he just attacks the guy, grabs the package, and just... Oh, my lord. Look, I love how he hits Daredevil with the package.
What? He what?
What? Oh, he hits him with the package. Or, he...
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Yeah, thank you.
Mind if I slam your butt in the pokey lady?
I mean, out of context, I'm just saying.
But I just love this splash page of, Kingpin hits him and just screaming, I've done nothing wrong. And Matt just with a big smile on his face, wiping the blood off.
Now you have.
Now you have. Right in public, too. And he's thinking, Kathy Mulper's got her guarantee now, and my vindication. As Kingpin just runs up the escalator and Matt just runs up the rail.
Well, when you're thin and nimble, you can do that.
Oh yeah. For all those who would never see Wilson Fisk for what he is, cowed by his intimidation, seduced by his corruption and greed, I forced to open their eyes. But see, here's the thing. I said, I remember when we talked to DG, I told him I love when he would work in the senses and stuff. They're running through the bus station and Matt's
all the smells and yeah.
Matt's thinking it smells like pee.
A bus station.
Oh. Seriously, it smells like a bus station. Because he even says that's how Kingpin takes him by surprise coming around that corner.
I love how he's the Kingpin escape route suits his own duplicity well. Damn. Burn.
Well, yeah,
classy burn.
Burn. Well, he kind of gives him a little rope to hang himself. Yeah, he finds him hiding on a bus. Because Fisk is muttering about it. Sounds like
in true to bloated form, you gobbled it up.
Oh,
gobble.
Oh, why didn't I see that? I'm getting old.
Gobble, gobble.
I love that. It's it sounds like some sort of deal. Sounds like some deal. In fact, sounds like a lot like the deal I had the system feed to you and triggered it before you gobbled it up.
Gobble, gobble.
It's not true. There's a deal. Did you think I was going to let you keep something that you could hold over me to frame me for a man's murder? Did you think I was going to let you screw up my life one more time? You led me right to it, and just look at yourself. The man who would be king? Who would have been king, hiding out like a common criminal? But then it really burned. What would Vanessa think of you now?
Leave her out of this. What a big baby.
I know he tackles him.
You know who we should get to play Kingpin if Vincent, if they don't want to do the Vincent D'Onofrio route. Just make it hilarious and hire Jason Alexander.
That would be funny.
If John Cryer can be Lex Luthor, Jason Alexander can be Kingpin. # fight me.
Who are you, Charlie Arthur? I don't know if he's tall enough, but yeah, that would be funny. Alexin. Oh my lord! But yeah, he tackles him into the windshield. Kingpin starts off the bus. I love this scene. Yeah, he just like drives to the edge of the parking garage and just like slams into the thing, and Matt goes flying.
The Kingpin doesn't break; he snaps.
That's right. All of a sudden, my radar's reading empty space behind me.
That's not what you want to feel.
There's going to be a deal, by God, one way or another. Yeah, that bus is just hanging off the side. Kingpin takes off because Matt's hanging from the front bumper. I love it. Yeah, just get that billy club out and swings down. No more catch up. Time for the cutoff. Use those senses. They'll try to cut them off, and they're back in the bus station.
Dangling precariously, as you do, a literal cliffhanger.
Oh.
But it's resolved, so don't worry.
I love a man filled with panic and a man without fear. As he just tackles him through a window.
This is what we train for, boys!
Right into a kinetic motion sculpture. Another
ironic.
I know, because they get up and Kingpin's just like having trouble. Almost tripping over these pole balls. It's tripping over the balls, man.
Tripping balls. He's tripping balls.
Beat me to it. What I love with his radar sense, he just like dances around them.
The pool ball. See, it's all connected. Super connected.
Oh. The Matt's just like dancing with himself. But like I said, like we promised, one panel cameo by King of the Selfies himself.
Peter, shouldn't you be doing that thing? You know, that friendly neighborhood spider.
I'm here for people.
I love, like I said, I complimented DG. I said, hey, issue 300, you easily could have, said, guest starring Spider-Man, but no, instead,
cameo, bitches, because he's classy like that.
I know. I love how he's just like, he's like, he's got it under control, Mary Jane. And he just yells, give him one for me, hornhead. Hey, for once, Peter can just sit back, eat his popcorn, and be like, yeah, man.
Actually get a good picture.
Kick his booty, yeah. Kingpin's running out of the station. Which way? Runs right into some homeless guys.
They'll see. I'll make them pay.
Don't point, fool. Can't you see his eyes? You got them wild eyes. Seeing's not one of my strong points, Willie. His Matt just like jumps over the barbed wire fence. We both obsess. Him desperate for a set of faked fingerprints that can lead to salvation. Myself anxious that he could actually misuse them to drag my life through the gutter once again. We're both wrong. Yeah, man, he's just dodging and weaving, man, hitting them, and then Kingpin gets him the chokehold. Oh, good Lord.
Won't let you.
Lilith, I said he's choking him.
Choke that
chicken. Listen to that synchronicity, baby.
It's wienering time.
I mean, without text bubbles, you wouldn't know, would you?
You need the money, gimme.
Yes, they're fighting over this thing. I'm going to break you open. Like, wrong move.
Whoa, easy now.
But yeah, no, Matt grabs that package and throws it into the fire the homeless guys had going.
not pathetic. No.
On the right. You'll see. I'll make them see an honest citizen coming forward. Yeah, because Fisk reaches into that fire and pulls it out. But guess what? Hyperacute senses run the gamut on the charred wood in his hand. What there was of myself and an innocent cab driver named John Gold is gone now. And what there was...
Just so sad. Justice for John Gold.
I know. Did we resolve that murder? What there was of a man named Wilson Fisk, that's gone now too. Although, did he actually have a senator cousin, or did they just make that whole thing up?
Touche.
What are we, on a French schoolyard?
I too like cheese.
S'il vous plaît. Oh my lord, that'll be a drop.
The words don't come easy. This is a great, by the way, I like this page as well.
The splash page is just him and Kingpin on there. No back.
After all this whole journey, especially that long fight scene, that chase scene that we just went through, it all comes down to this.
Just a plain background, them in the text boxes.
Such an elegant way, you know?
Yes, leave it unsaid. Risk dwelling on the evil of this man. Some injuries brought down to my life on others, and the road traveled is one of bitterness of revenge. But let go of the hate, rise above it. Maybe there's something worthwhile that can provide the inner drive. Maybe then there's hope for something new. The words don't come easy. I forgive you.
What? It's that Catholic guilt.
He's being the bigger man.
Real hard to do with the Kingpin around, but I and that's why Matt's a hero and Kingpin is Kingpin. A not so legitimate businessman. Finally.
Yes. So then I guess we can assume Kingpin gets arrested because yes, then we see the headline Kingpin out on bail.
Yeah, that's why people shouldn't be allowed on bail. Just not gonna say what recent case I'm talking about, but you know.
But then yes, we see, who made bail for him? Jimmy the Whale, Sabini. Yes.
Sabini! Mr. Sabini! Oh, if you're a Boy Meets World fan, then you know.
He's basically, thanking Sabini, telling him, the bail, you made a considerable investment. I won't forget this.
The bail? Don't sweat it.
I won't forget this. I'll see you get your due. That's mighty white of you. And speaking of white.
I was like, what?
Well,
can't do that in 2020.
Well, he does use that to swing. And then speaking of whites, how about you pick up my shirts tomorrow, Willie?
And we don't mean Lumpkin.
No. I know everyone called him Willie this time.
Just the disrespect.
Let me explain. I'll put the tab for your bail, and I'll help you to fix things to get off the hook with that Mulper broad. But only so I can have the pleasure of seeing you crawl, fat man, just like you made me crawl for so long. Oh, and when I've had my fill of making you eat crud, there's a long list of other wise guys waiting to buy the option to give you what for.
You really thought you really were revealing that plan to him? Like, you're dumb.
I know. Seriously. And you don't like it? The Tombs is waiting, so is the Trowel, so is the Pen. And how long do you think you're going to last in the joint? A big, plump, luscious thing like you?
You gonna do the drop?
Yeah.
It's in his prison purse.
Nuh-uh, the other one.
Which one? You have so many like that.
It's in his booty.
Oh.
Booty.
Nobody tell Rob.
Oh, I think we did.
Nobody tell Rob.
Just blame it on Diana Marnell. Oh my lord. Lilith muted so she could.
I'm done. I'm done chuckling.
Because her drink came out of her nose. I know. It's one.
Hard seltzer really hurts, man.
It's one thing when you're on top and feared. It's another when you're coming down past all those you screwed on your way up.
Born again.
Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty. What's that garbage on your stick there? Just a bit of bone and hair. See? Oh, he breaks it in half, just smacking him on the head with it. Yeah, because he breaks the stick and then he impales him with it.
Like, what an idiot. That's what you get for villain monologuing, to be honest.
Seriously, I know. Yeah, like you said, laying out the whole plot. Okay, Dr. Evil. How about no? So yeah. Sabini's men come in, find him dead, and they go, "We're gonna find us that fat murdering SOB."
Big Willie better start saying his prayers.
Yeah, this is the startup for a while. Yeah, Kingpin's like trying to rebuild his empire, literally from the ground up. I think he's collecting cans at one point. Oh, look, he's washing the blood off his hands again, like he did as a kid. But then, the issue ends. Matt gets a law office. How about no? And his license.
Exactly.
Triple
M. And okay, fine. Matt M. Murdock is the king of the alliteration in the Marvel world, especially because it starts with an M.
Matthew Michael Murdock. Yeah, you know.
That's too much. It's too much. And worst of all.
Okay, Raj.
Excelsior.
Too low.
Hashtag justice for Raj.
Too
He
low.
didn't deserve to be the Joey.
Too low from Stanley. But yeah, Matt's like, I can't afford this office, even with my partner. It's not as much as it looks, Mr. Murdoch. Not that you could tell, no offense. Burn. Oh, I guess a low-life narco trafficker leased the place, paid through for the next couple of years, right before we busted him. Okay, so the rent's paid for a few years.
Convenient.
Yep. There's enough empty office space in the city as it is. Crosstown at Fisk Plaza, for example, the Kingpin's gone low, but I've got my indictment on racketeering, and there may even be a murder charge. Oh, they're gonna get him on Jimmy.
Good.
I owe your friend with the horns for his help and all that, and I pay my debts. But yeah,
a Lannister always repays their debts.
The license is hanging on the wall. She's like, "Hey, your partner said not to put the glass in the frame."
I get it.
Can you touch it? Yep. Touch it. Does this mean consider Fisk's screw job unscrewed? I got a couple more details to work out, but as of this time tomorrow, you can consider yourself.
See, I like that they didn't just hand wave it away. They actually made a story and justified it.
And and they took their sweet time doing it too. Because I mean, yeah, Born Again. I mean, started in what 227.
Your modern comics could never.
No, I know, and they didn't give it law license back until issue 300. So
it was all a multiverse. See,
it was a couple years, man.
Yeah, really put him through the ringer. But I think that's what just makes him such a strong character. And gave us we sat through all those trials and tribulations that actually had consequences, and we finally got to see the redemption and things like that. It just modern comics could never.
And it was a nice team effort by these great writers. I mean, Frank Miller's the king of blowing people's lives up, and then Ann Nocenti comes in,
really gives them that urban, it's kind of like that hard traveling heroes arc, if you will, what I mean? Especially
when he went traveling, yeah.
Yeah. So I really I really appreciate this era of Daredevil. They've come back around to it too. I think they realize the success of that formula, and they're trying to make it their own, and I think they're really succeeding. And also fan service in a good way too for the modern Daredevil stuff that's going on right now.
Oh yeah,
it's a great time to jump back in if you haven't been reading Daredevil, by the way, in case you don't listen to the Main Capes podcast.
Oh yeah, I think that's coming out. I think the next issue's coming out on Wednesday too. Yeah, Chip Zdarsky's
gobble gobble. Stock up on your reading materials if you do have family over or going to your family's house. Spend all your time in the bathroom with comic books. It's fine. It's what I did.
No, we agreed to stay home this year. I'm like, wait a minute. So we don't have to get up early and get ready to go to other people's houses, and
I know, but it's good for you too, though, because both your parents live in the same place relative to you guys. So,
but I'm just like, and wait a minute, so we can just make what we like to eat and eat that, okay?
Right? It was like, I don't know, man. There's some things I don't like about the pandemic, but this might not be one of them. Like I said, I don't know. Letting you people breathe on me, and they've made things more accessible for delivery and things. Like a hermit like me, it's a paradise. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it's a paradise.
Oh no, I know.
I'm getting Wonder Woman straight to my house.
I hear
I was
you.
gonna actually go out and watch it in a theater, but now I don't have to.
I mean, if you are streaming it, I mean, that's a good move. I'm thinking, Christmas Day, everyone's gonna be
Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I've already seen it, but I want to give them the money because I feel like Patty and Gal Gadot really got the short end of the stick. I feel like they never really wanted Wonder Woman to succeed.
Yeah.
As a franchise within the DCEU, so.
Oh, are you gonna get an HBO Max subscription?
I mean, I already have one. I just don't use it much.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you have to pay any.
Well, now that it's on, what is it on Roku now or Fire TV? I have both. I don't really use it, but so yeah, it'll be easier to actually use it.
Yeah.
And not, arg me matey. So yeah, but no, I absolutely adore this particular arc just because of the hard work. Just comes to full fruition, and he's got his license back, and it's just great.
Yeah, and that's what DG even said during our interview. Scroll down. That. Yeah, this was the pitch that got him the job. I think it's like, yeah, it's about time the Kingpin comes down.
Knock him down and pet. Absolutely.
Game over.
And I think they're afraid to do that with a lot of villains.
Oh yeah.
They really like to keep that status quo, and that's kind of unfortunate.
But it's like you didn't kill the guy. He can always rebuild himself back up, which he did eventually. So it's like, have some fun with it. So A.
Yeah, of course.
A.
Without A+, without a doubt.
Ooh.
Like I said, the artwork, the plot, the pacing, everything just comes together in a full culmination of just like a really pitch perfect, perfectly paced story with great rewards and payoff.
Yes.
The artwork, like I said, everything just has that perfect synergy. Really great choice, Philip. And if you haven't read it, I recommend it. I have the single issues, so I don't know how you're reading it.
I got issues, yeah.
I was actually surprised that I found them. I found them not too long ago, actually, the physical copies. I was just like, what? This must have been in somebody's basement or storage locker that they couldn't afford anymore.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's in great condition. I mean, not like a 9 or anything. It's like a 7, so.
Maybe in their storage unit.
Hey, big units.
I think that's how my guy gets a lot of his comics, actually. So, storage spaces just like blew up over the last 10 years, and we've had 2 recessions during that time. So, make of that what you will.
Nailed it.
Did Ray not have any feedback? I know he's a busy guy, and I'm going to be one of the causes of him being busy this weekend.
I was going to say no feedback for us this time. Yeah, like we said, I mean, since we're recording ahead of time, we're going at an even faster pace. And he said he had 3 shows to record this week.
You got to the end of the year. We love to hear any of the thoughts that we've on the stories, your favorite stories that we've reviewed so far this year, anything like that,
Yeah, because I know for Wade's World and our Batman podcast, he sent in feedback for the last ones we did. So send Ray.
Be like feedback. Be like Ray.
Ray or anyone else. Yeah, send us feedback, even if it's stuff we already covered. We'll play it in the next episode. We love talking stuff all the time.
Rumpy pumpy.
Anyway.
Said Wilson and Mary.
Anyway, so yes. Ray, anyone else, send your thoughts. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Comic Capers on Facebook, Twitter. You can find links to all of our various social medias, links to merch, links to the YouTube, links to this YouTube channel. You can watch this on YouTube, watch the video. I'll have to put a link to our TikTok up because, yes, we are on TikTok now. I announced it last night. Yeah, we're going to be, thank you, Lilith, for her idea. I'm going to put up some of our drops and put some funny images on there. Oh, I told Diane yesterday, and she goes, you have to put up Marnell's Hail Satan. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm planning it. I'm going to find a good picture. Maybe Mephisto. So, anyways.
Mephisto! Sorry, had to.
Yeah, so links to everything all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors. Here are various podcasts in crystal clear HD. Be like Matt Murdock. Get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones. Or
And if you want to play detective, like sometimes Matt has to do, and indulge all your senses, hey, why don't you pick up an escape room in a box? Because Michelle Gray needs your help,
I'm the
guys.
killer, yes. Makes a great holiday gift. And use the code Southgate for both of those. I love Charlie. He's like, it's a coupon. You can use them more than one place. So yeah, so pick those up. And hey, we have people who like to read on your list. Go pick up Pod Life, the book, Volume 1, now digital paperback. The audio version is coming. Volume 2 is coming. So get in on the ground floor. Learn about the ins and outs of podcasting. And you can get that and all of your holiday shopping done on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Doesn't affect you, but helps us out. So please help us support this show, the network, and that big man in his ivory tower, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom. Yeah. Please kick me in the pants. Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Bill Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. On Instagram with the cool kids and the hip grandparents, you can find me on there at Lilith Hellfire 86 for boring life updates. And for the memes, at Lilith Hellfire 69 on Instagram and also at Lilith Hellfire 69 on the TikTok.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
Come watch me embarrass myself as I pretend to be young. Even though I'm an old curmudgeon, always have been, always will be.
It's wintering time.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Comic Papers featuring Daredevil. Back in 1 week for Wade's World, but then in 2 weeks, I'm joining us for more DG Chichester, Daredevil 319 to 325, Fall from Grace. Okay, they're gonna mess with Matt Murdock's life again. Who knew?
He's a martyr. M is for martyr, not Michael.
Oh! Hey! Subtle. So yeah, so join us next time. We'll take it easy. What is that? 7 issues. Get all the obligatory 90s guest stars. Venom, Morbius, and the return of a big figure in Daredevil's life. No. So join us next time. Show us justice.
Tap your way on back.